NeNe Leakes. I know her from Glee.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
How about that? I resorted to calling kids and asking them about my problem.
That's okay. We're going to figure it out.
You're looking like me, honey. You stole my hair color and everything.
I know. I'm loving it.
How dare you?
That. I know. One of us has to change.
As far as my beliefs, I'm a little skeptical, but I want to believe, so I really, really want him to make a connection.
Anything you'd like to know, we can kind of go in the direction of. So, of health, love, career, family, are you curious about any particular areas?
Okay, all.
All? Okay, which would you like to start with?
Not love, okay,
sure,
not
okay.
love.
No love, so we're gonna
I think I'm in love.
So yeah, we'll focus on the personal stuff to the side. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. So I'm sitting with NeNe, and I'm not getting anything, and I'm really hoping that she brought an object for me to connect with. So oftentimes it's a bit of a mixed bag as far as what's gonna come through. Did you bring an object today?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Okay, can I hold on to it?
Sure.
Perfect. Oh, it's a bell. I love it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Being a medical intuitive, I touched the bell and randomly became overwhelmed with a bunch of sensations that I had absolutely no control over. I'm so sorry, I'm sweating.
It's okay. It's okay.
In the process of a reading where medical mediumship is coming through, there are references oftentimes to how someone passed away, and I take on these physical symptoms and have to deliver them in order for them to go away. We have a woman coming through. I don't know what this is. That's odd. As she's kind of coming through with this, she's making me just feel very, almost heavy is kind of the way I would put it. I'm getting an overwhelming feeling that I can't quite pinpoint. And so as I'm going through this process, my face is starting to get sweaty, I'm starting to feel pale and clammy, and just overall very uncomfortable. As this is coming through, I just want to lay down. This can be the scariest part of a reading, just because I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know whether I'm gonna sweat or get a chest pain. I don't know where it's gonna go or how it's even gonna continue to manifest. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a really quick little 30-second thing to... I was trying really hard to decipher the message, but this was just too overwhelming.
I was worried. I was like, oh my God, he's sweating his ass off. What the hell?
I feel like I'm having difficulty kind of doing this. She's bringing me to this for some reason. As this is happening, there's a reference directly where I feel like as I'm trying to swallow. So doing that, she's referencing to the filtration system of the body shutting down. She's referencing one kidney, actually. Do you know if there were any issues with the kidneys?
Yeah.
Okay, so who would have had the kidney issue exclusively?
My mom.
And so then with this, who would this be connected to?
My mother.
Your mother, okay.
I grew up not having my mom. It was very hard for me, you know, as a teenager, you know, you want to be with your mom. So I know how to cope, you know. I always knew how to cope without having my mom since I was very young.
And so with that, in how she comes through, she's just absolutely lovely. She's absolutely lovely. But there is a feeling of thank you for allowing me to move forward, to pass, to cross over.
She made a call knowing that I was out of the state and saying, I want NeNe to come.
Right.
Because she was in the hospital.
Right, yes.
You know, she wanted to make sure that she could hear me or talk to me. But once I got there,
right.
you know, I was talking to her saying, I'm here.
Right.
And at that point, you know, a couple days later, she went on.
Right. As NeNe's validating the information, I'm starting to notice that I'm feeling drastically better. I'm noticing that I'm sweating less, I'm no longer seeing references to the filtration system, and that's my way of knowing that what is coming through is being delivered in the way that it's meant. So there is a reference. I don't know quite else how to put this, but this doesn't necessarily seem, there was something weird about the timing in which you were conceived.
There was definitely an issue with the timing, yeah.
I know this is weird, but there's a reference to two father figures, not just one. But then I see the basically a paternity-related kind of a thing where I feel like I question it, but I'm going between two people. So to put this bluntly, do you know who your biological father is?
I know who they say he is, and I have met him.
Okay.
We have not taken a DNA to 100% prove it, because my mom's passed on. She told me my father was one person all of my life.
Right.
And he was not. My dad, who I know to be my dad, was military.
Yeah.
He gone away. So So apparently while he was gone away,
Right.
he always thought the timing was off. My only question is why she didn't tell me about the situation. I had to really learn, and there were people hurt along the way with me trying to figure it out. She told me someone else was my father, so it was kind of like, it was a surprise. And I just wonder, you know, if she regrets that, or was she doing it to protect me? You know, I just wonder about those things.
As far as why with this, when she's referencing to the other man, she just feels ashamed in the sense of, in the timing of it. Not ashamed of you, not ashamed of that it happened necessarily, and because it was a great gift to be able to have you. But with the timing, that the timing is what I was ashamed of. So that would be the reasoning.
I can understand there being a little bit of shame because my father knew the guy. They were friends.
Right, and that seems to be the...
Yeah.
Immediately, she's even shutting me down. It's almost like, it just feels like a subject that I don't want to talk about.
I can understand her shutting that conversation down because it was always shut down.
She's looking at all of the advancement that you've made. So for her, you know, that's big.
It was good to hear because I've gone on and done a lot of things. You know, I'm a wife and I'm a mom now, and she's not been able to be here to see that. So I want to make her proud like, you know, any other child would want to make their mom. Give me a hug, I'm a hugger.
Oh, I know. I think NeNe really felt that the information I gave about her paternity was validating for her because I think in her heart she already knew the answer. But I know that she was curious about some of the reasonings and how her mom handled certain things. So I think her mom gave her the validation she was looking for, and I'm glad I was able to read her.